Back and good. Back again. June 16, 2010, 4:10 p.m. We're all set up. Once again, beautiful view of the mountains and the low clouds. Sun just broke out. The setup is similar to our usual setup. We only have 3 motion sensors because one of them was sent back to the shop to be fixed. So we got it in a triangular pattern to watch the camp for motion. And there's another one on the other side of the van. We got a camera here, infrared camera watching the back of the van. We got 4 lights, of course, like we always do. Once we get motion sensors activated, we will go ahead and hit the floods. We got 1 camera overlooking the campsite from the top of the hill. And in addition to the camera up there, we actually put the microphone up there as well with bait. So it's baited and mic'd. So trying to find the microphone. It's up there somewhere. I can't see it. It's up there somewhere. I think it's right there. And we have some salmon up there and some apples. So we got the mic to listen from the top of the ridge there. We got the overlook camera there. We have another overlook camera down the road here. Hold on, Steve's calling me. Another overview camera right there to watch the camp. So we're pretty set up. What's up?
Let's do something different and get a picture of you on film.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
People, you don't see enough of me, so Steve's going to film Mojo Cam.
Okay. I'm going to make this artsy fartsy. Let me see how to work this damn thing.
Maybe I could edit.
That is a shovel. Slowly.
Your thumb is right on the lens.
Slowly. There he is, ladies. There's the man. There's the legend.
The myth, the legend.
Okay, watch this. There's his gun. He loved the gun.
Extra magazine.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. The man, the myth, the legend of the mountain. See? Playing with the gun.
As always,
Mojo feared. Where'd he go?
My primary goal. I don't have one chamber.
There's his mouth that runs all the time.
Constantly.
There you go. Okay. Enough of the pretty guy. Ah!
Oh.
Yeah, you're on camera.
That's why I'm the PR guy and he's the logistics guy. All right. That's it for now. So we got camera, floodlights, motion sensors, radio to listen to the Mariners game in about an hour.
Fat guy by the fire.
Fat guy by the fire, but we don't have the fire. So hopefully I'll have something to film later. June 17th, 2010, 10:30 a.m. Here in camp. We just started a breakdown camp. I just want to talk about an interesting sound that we recorded at about 6 a.m. this morning. The microphone we had up by the bait is right there. Right there with a hooded shield over the top. The hooded shield keeps the microphone dry from the rain and also collects sound a lot better. The camera, overlook camera for the camp was right there, but the bait that we had 2 apples and can of salmon up there that was open and half the contents were spilled out and scattered about 10 to 20 feet behind that camera back in that area. 6 a.m. this morning we heard what can be described as, to the best of my ability, we can describe it as primate-like sounds. Sounded like two individuals. And we'll have that recording up as soon as possible, maybe along with this video or separately. Extremely interesting. Woke us up, very loud. Sounded like two individuals up there somewhere on this ridge. So what we're going to do is, what I'm going to do is walk up there and look for evidence. One of the apples ended up down here on the road for some reason. One of the two apples somehow made it down here. And I'm going to go see if the other one's still up there. Now, apples are native to the Pacific Northwest, but they're not native to this mountain.
Alert Zone 1.
So perhaps
Alert Zone 1.
it didn't
Alert
want
Zone 1.
to deal with the apple. I don't know. Nothing really to see other than it's a little bit beat up from being thrown down the hill. Okay, I'm going to make my way up the ridge and start recording evidence, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. It's 10:35. Came up to the bait area, and the can of salmon and the other apple's still there. Now it's a good roll down the hill, so that apple was obviously disturbed and ended its way down camp when it was hit by something. I'm going to look at the can of salmon for the first time here. And it's looks like it hadn't been too much disturbed, although I shook out almost half of the can around the area along with spilling some juice. I noticed this dead root system here. Looks like it's been a little bit disturbed. Could have been a little bit of me yesterday. Broken pieces of the root around the bait area, or perhaps something came down and stepped on it and broke it into little pieces. This is a huge ridge that goes up, and we thought this would be a good place overlooking the camp. This morning when we looked out the window after hearing the primate-like sounds, it was a dense fog up here. There wasn't a lot to be seen. You couldn't see much past this group of trees here when we looked out the window after hearing the primate sounds, primate-like sounds. We're not sure what they were, and we weren't able to see a whole lot up here. So I'm going to continue to look in the area. I walked up here 3 or 4 times yesterday setting up cameras and microphones and bait, so obviously my footprints are going to be around, but I'm going to look for any more interesting prints that could be in the area. Back in a minute.